guys, it's your boy JoJo's Whips back with another YouTube video, and on today's video we're going to be talking about my S4 B5. It is a 2001 and a half, and as you can see it is silver, aka the fastest color. But yeah, I've had the car for about 6 years. We've been doing a single turbo build to it because, you know, these cars do come twin turbo. It is considered a low mileage car because most of them have over, 100,000 miles or even more than that, 200,000 plus miles. This car has 73,000 miles from what I remember. I have it written down on the car exactly how many it has. But yeah, as you could tell, obviously paint wise, it isn't the best because it was at a shop for, a lot of the time. And, it sat outside for a lot of the time. And also being in my garage, I've, accidentally scratched it and stuff here and there. But yeah, it is a really clean car though, besides for that. I'm going to probably have to get it repainted, and the front bumper is definitely going to have to get redone anyways because I have some different grills to put in. I have to have a body shop, put them in for me and get them all repainted because, it is actually on coilovers too. I'm probably going to be getting some better coilovers eventually though, so I might want to raise the car up a little bit so I can have, more clearance, because when this car was running 6 years ago, it would, stance is everything, but as far as rubbing on everything, it did hit a lot of stuff on the road because how low it was. From the video, you can't really tell, and also since it's on the wheel dollies, you can't really see also how low it actually is, but it's pretty low. But yeah, let's get onto the motor. Like I said, it is a single turbo car. Been building it for 6 years. Financially, there was a lot of times I couldn't really order stuff, but as recently, past couple of years, I've ordered a lot of stuff and got a lot of stuff done on the car. We are going to run a Haltech 2500 Elite in here. We could have used the stock computer because, there's numerous people running stock computers, but I like to take, bigger challenge myself and, figure I love Haltech and, I like their software. So, it'll be a blast having that in this car. We have a 62 precision turbo. We have a air-to-water intercooler. We have an Aeromotive fuel pressure regulator down here. As you can see, got all the fuel lines running to it. The fuel pressure regulator sensors right there. Got a lot of sensors all over this car for the Haltech computer. We got the tile blow-off valve in here. We have the CTSV radiator for the air-to-water intercooler to keep the water cool. We have a tile wastegate down here underneath the manifold. This intake manifold from Project B5. This is the ones that they custom build with the bigger plenums in it so we can get as much air in as possible. And we got some vacuum lines, a bunch of stuff going on with the car. This turbo kit's actually a one-off kit too. It's a custom kit that my stepdad made for me. Let's see, what else could we talk about? Oh yeah, we got the Mishimoto catch can. I actually just put that on a couple months ago. But yeah, once this car is running, it's going to be a blast. Oh yeah, as far as engine-wise, the engine is completely stock, which, is funny because, the car has been a project for so long and running the Haltech and all this stuff. But it is completely stock, besides for the training, of course. But once the car is running, I plan on I plan on buying another block and just doing a complete build on it. But when the car is actually running, I plan on making maybe 300 to 400 horsepower to start off at, and then, obviously bump it up to whatever the stock limits of the motor want to, give me. And then hopefully by that time, my other motor will be done. So if this one starts giving me problems, I could just yank it out and then put the other motor in here. And yeah, for the main reason why most people like to run single turbos is, if some of you don't know, factory twin turbos are underneath there. So the only way you could do them is if you rip the whole entire motor out, if you have the twins in there. But obviously this way, since the turbo's on the top, you could do a turbo change within an hour versus, a 1 or 2 day project with the twin turbos from factory. And also since it is one big turbo, you got all those crazy sounds that single turbos make. Don't get me wrong, the twin turbos sound good too, but I can't wait to see how this car is going to sound. And we're actually going to have a lot more content on the car since there isn't a lot of B5 S4 content out there. I feel like it's not really slept on too much because there are some people doing it, but, try to get a bigger audience for this kind of car too. And, to me, this is honestly one of the best sounding V6s. I say one of, not the best, definitely one of. This car is actually my top 5 favorite car. Therefore, this car will probably never leave. I'll sell the red eye, any other car I have before I would ever even consider getting rid of this car. Even if it just continues to sit here, I just love the car. So besides for engine work, we are on iForge wheels. I had them painted in Orlando, which was honestly probably the worst paint slash wheel places I've ever dealt with. I'll never deal with them again. The paint quality was terrible. As you can see, like just tightening the wheels, I didn't even hit these that much and it chipped off. And you see how in there it's not even painted all the way. But it'll do for the meantime. I actually have another set of wheels that are powder coated, but I'm not going to put them on the car until the car is running. But I'm just going to run these for now because, you know, I don't care if they get dinged up or anything. And then once I put the other wheels on here, I'm going to get these ones powder coated, which I should have done from the jump. But, you know, it is what it is. I got the calipers redone. I repainted them calipers myself, got the new rotors on, pads, bled the system, all that. Let's see. So the windows do look really foggy like that because I did try to take the tints off one time, and, you know, the old tint, I couldn't really get it off as best as I could. Interior wise, the car is really clean, but since it did sit outside a lot of the time, you know, the headliner starting to fall down, you know, the typical stuff. I'm gonna get all that redone in suede. This is carbon, but it's, you know, it's a wrap. I did the wrap myself. I tried it out. You know, it wasn't that hard, but I'm gonna just spend the extra money and just get the real carbon ones of these. Oh yeah, we got the fuel pump down here. This is the Hellcat fuel pump. I did all this on my own too. You know, if you guys do ever actually have any questions, you could DM me on Instagram. My Instagram's JoJo's Whips. And, you know, if you have any questions or anything about the car, or you need help with your B5, I could try to help the best that I can. And actually sitting right here, I'm going to show you in a second, is the custom steering wheel I had built for the car. It is beautiful. You know, I was going to go with the newer style Audi wheel, but I kind of like the style of these. You know, so I kept the original look, but I got a flat bottom on it, carbon and suede. And yeah, since it does have suede and there's no suede in the interior, I was going to do these. I was going to get these redone in suede and the inner seats done in suede. You know, and then with all the carbon, it'll look amazing. But yeah, we won't get that done until the car's running. You know, once the car's running, we're going to go all out with everything. You know, probably get the car repainted, just, you know, a lot of cool content to come on this car once it's running. But don't get me wrong, if we do some more stuff, like the only thing I really have left with the car is the wiring, and then there's a few things I got to button up. But if I plan on taking over the wiring project, I will do videos on that. But I'm still debating if I'm going to have somebody do it or if I'm going to do it myself. But yeah, let's see. Let's get on over to here. There was something else I wanted to show you guys. Where is it? Where did it go? Yeah, just give me 1 second. I just got to find this other piece that I can't find. All right, guys, I found the box. Let me just put it down here really quick. And since I did tell you guys I am running a Haltech Elite 2500 in here, I am going to run the Haltech IC7 screen. So between that steering wheel and all the carbon, you know, dash trim, the IC7 screen is going to look perfect in this car. But not only that, but I have this made in carbon fiber too for the car. So, you know, the Haltech screen is going to be sitting obviously right here. So I think between the steering wheel and then that, it's going to look real good together, especially with the big screen. But yeah, you know, I got some other custom stuff coming for the car too, which I'll do videos on also. But let's see, what else is on the car? Got the E85 S4. So don't mind all that wiring. That's actually all the factory engine harnesses that, you know, for the stock computer, which I'm not running. I'm just keeping it just in case if there is a chance I am just going to do the stock computer. But, you know, obviously I'm probably not because I already have all the Haltech stuff. But yeah, here goes my water tank for the air-to-water intercooler. Got all the lines ran already. I actually have the drain valve, but I don't know where the hose went. The hose probably fell somewhere underneath the carpet. And under here is where the drain is for the water tank. So, you know, when I want to put fresh water into it, I just hit that valve that's right here. We'll just drain the water then. It's a nice tank. I got some of the exhaust stuff. This is actually the muffler that's going to be put on the back of here. And yeah. Got some other cool stuff in these boxes, but, you know, a lot of it's just mainly the exhaust stuff and like little clamps here and there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will have more videos coming out about the car. And, you know, hopefully soon, you know, we'll have a running video, first startup video, and all that fun stuff. And yeah, because I know there's a lack on a lot of the videos on these cars. But, you know, there's a few people, like I said, doing it. But, you know, this car is going to be a blast once it's running. If you guys like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and share to whoever you think will enjoy the videos as well. And yeah, this is JoJo's Whips, and I'm out.